trash for National Scenic Trails Day on my slack pack today. The first 3 miles today are a road walk, so I doubt the trail will be this trashed. The folks do a great job maintaining it. I totally screwed up this town walk, you guys. I forgot my money. I wanted to get a cup of coffee. Oh well. The water coming out of this artesian well is some of the most delicious I have ever tasted. Hiked at least 12 miles today, I think. A lot of it on pavement. Which I wasn't sure how my feet were gonna do with that much pavement, because most of the road walks so far have actually been dirt. And they seem to be doing pretty well, so I'm happy about that. I don't know if I'm gonna make, my goal today was to make 20 miles for the first time. I don't know. The only thing to do is to keep walking, one foot in front of the other. That's it. That's your world out here. All right, that's the end of that road walk. Did 16 miles from Dove and John's house here to Kip Road Trailhead, and that also was the final stretch of the Jordan Valley 45 chapters section. Thank you guys so much. It was a real joy hiking your section of trail. And now I'm moving into the Harbor Springs chapter territory. So I'm here at Kip Road, and over the next couple of days I'm gonna hike north here. Oh, I'm excited to get here close to the lake through Wilderness State Park and up to Mackinaw City. And then I'm done with Lower Peninsula, Michigan, at least the 360-ish miles of it that I did. Whew. Now I'm going to take a break. Coda.
Look at her.
Coda, Coda, Coda. Look, guys, it's like a giant buddy. It's not a trick question. No, we got it. But you know, you went and played with the chainsaw today, so we got to do a limb inventory. Okay. You still got both legs?
Yes.
Check. Okay. How about 2 arms?
Yes.
Oh, check. All right. How about you still got 10 fingers and toes? How many trees did you cut down today?
4 to 5.
Ooh.
And she helped me move one physically.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys
We
are
drug
tough.
one into the woods.
That was not very many trees. We
She
didn't
had
even
her
carry
nippers.
gas
You should
today.
ask her if she has all her fingers, because she had the nippers.
Okay, limb check. Well done. Well done, you guys.
Yes, and how many bags of garbage did you collect today?
Oh, 2, and actually 1's still in my pack, so I should probably go put that away. All right, picking up where I left off yesterday. I did not do 20 miles yesterday. I did 19. Confession, I'm terrible at math, and I get worse at it the longer I hike. Hiker brain. Today, though, I'm trying to do 20 for sure. It is 20. I double checked it. And I'm getting kind of a late start because, as we know, I suck at getting out of town. So I'm guessing it's gonna take me at least 11 hours, which would put me getting to camp right at 9 o'clock. Luckily, the light's lasting until about 10 o'clock right now here. So Dub and John just dropped me off. Thank you guys so much for everything. Let's hike. I love the woods in June so much. All this brand new verdant green forest. And the weather is just perfect today. Kind of cool. It was below 50 this morning. Just amazing blue skies right now and gorgeous wind, cool wind. And the trail is really quiet in this section. Yeah, not anyone else out here. It's awesome. So what do I look like? I'm about to go start my shift at the Burger King. Remember those midges I said weren't blood sucking? Yeah, I was wrong. Every day I was every day when I was getting done with hiking, this ear would be all red and irritated, and I thought I was like sunburning it, which maybe that's part of it, but no, those midges are actually black flies, I guess. And they like to bite you. They like to bite me on my ears and I guess around your hairline. So, and I don't feel them when they bite me, which is actually pretty okay. I'm cool with that. And I just topped up my water. I was actually pretty full already, but this is the last water source here at Pleasant View Township Hall. That caught me off guard about this trail so far, is that there have been stretches where water has been difficult. That was one of the appeals to me actually for hiking the North Country Trail versus say like the PCT, is I just assumed because the North Country in Minnesota is so full of water, you just don't ever really have to worry about it unless we have a freakishly dry summer. And here that has not been true. There have been stretches where it's long stretches without water. So gotta do a 10-mile water carry. Thank you, Marcus Quintiliano. I am sure I'm butchering that. There's always a cache up the trail, but he made sure there was water there and brought more. So, man, the help I'm getting from you guys here in Lower Peninsula, Michigan is amazing and pretty overwhelming, and I really appreciate it. I'm gonna try this goo. You know, endurance athletes like this stuff. Roctane, ultra endurance amino acids supplement. It's got electrolytes, caffeine, 100 calories. Man, if they put ibuprofen in this, that'd be like the 4 food groups of hikers, right? It's gooey. It's gooey. Oh, I don't know you guys. But I opened it, so now I gotta eat it. Otherwise I'll get goo all over my pack. I'm gonna need some water. The proof is in the goo. I am roctaning out. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Marcus. Shocker. My math was wrong on the water. Pretty much just don't trust anything I say, maybe. But it's like 6.5, 7 miles from Pleasantville Township Hall to the water cache. not 10. It will now be 10 miles from here, from the water cache, to Y Camp Creek, I believe. So I'm gonna take lunch here with the water and have some peanut butter tortilla. I tried to be very disciplined this stretch with my food because I'm only gonna be out for 3 more days. So I only allowed myself 2 cheese sticks a day. I have to say goodbye to the forest for a while. Bye, forest. Now I got a 6-mile road walk. Cat's going back on because there's no shade. There often comes a point during the day that I'm starting to call exhaustion hour, when basically my hiking goal for the day starts to feel impossible because of how exhausted I am. Now it makes sense. I set a new record yesterday. Although I didn't hit my first 20-mile day, 19.1 miles was still the longest I've done. Figuring out where to camp in this section is kind of balancing your water needs, and then also a big stretch of it is Wilderness State Park, so you can't disperse camp within the state park. And it's kind of disappointing because I was secretly kind of hoping to kind of blast through this section because I'm a day behind schedule still, so I was hoping to catch back up to get back on schedule so that I could get home in time for the wedding, or not in time to have a rest day in between getting home and leaving for the wedding, because I just don't want to be totally trashed at the wedding. But this is why we have coffee. And you guys want to know the terrible secret? The reason why I work so hard to get near water to camp is generally not for survival. It's for coffee. It's so that I can have a really big cup of coffee in the morning. All of that, like, look at the maps, look at the maps, look at the maps. It doesn't really matter, because what I'm gonna do is what I always do, which is I'm gonna start walking. And once I hit public land again, basically my body's gonna decide if I need to stop or if I can keep going all the way to Y Camp Lake. All right, I made it back to public land. I think I have still 4 miles to where I was planning to camp tonight, but I really have got enough water that it's gonna be fine to camp wherever I want now. So I'm just gonna go until I don't want to go anymore.
I made it 20.75 miles. I don't know why 20 miles means so much to me. Probably because I think if I can do 20 miles a day, I can finish my goal. Or I guess that's what I built it up to be, but I'm so proud of myself. And I was very patronizing to my feet the second week of this hike, you know, talking to them, giving them pep talks, singing to them, but now I'm seriously just flat out impressed by them. I'm kind of in awe of my feet. I'm not really sure how they're managing to do this, and now I'm all warm and cozy. It's cool. It's cold. It's cold tonight. It's June 2nd, and I got all my down on. Hey, Northwoods. Welcome to the Northwoods.
Good morning. The mosquitoes are out here at Y Camp Lake. It's there's a marshy part down at the West End, I guess. These guys are pretty terrible at their job, however. They're around, but they're not really biting me. It got cold last night. Shockingly so for June. Patty and Dave are actually camped out just up the trail at Wilderness State Park. So my plan for today is it's about 13 miles, I think, up to the state park. I'm gonna try to camp or hike up there, walk into camp, find them, and then I think I can camp with them tonight. And then I'm gonna see if they'll actually let me slack pack the rest of the day down to French Farm Lake Trailhead, which would get me another 20 miles today and would also get me within 8 miles of finishing the trail all the way to where it goes onto the bridge in Mackinaw City. So, which is awesome. I might actually be able to shower and do laundry before I subject a bus full of people to my hiker stench. Goodbye, dry feet. Is there a bypass for the bypass? I think this might be another esker. Steep drop off on that side. And steep drop off on that side. It's hard to... And there's a lake down there. You can't really see it right now. Or pond, maybe, I guess. There's Lake Michigan through the trees. I'm gonna be down there in just a couple miles, I think, maybe less. Okay, the hiking in Wilderness State Park is so fun. The trail is doing what I call roller coastering along ridges that I think Dove told me are old sand dunes. You know, the trees have covered them now, but it is so fun. The trail is just going like this. I should not have talked smack about the mosquitoes. They are definitely doing their job now. Ooh, those beautiful spots suck me in. Oh, that was so nice. And no bugs. One mosquito somehow made it out there. I think it just got lucky. And now I'm behind schedule. So I gotta keep going. The trail kind of levels out a little bit, still going boop, 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 boop. But it's not climbing ridges anymore. It's weaving its way through all of these lakes and ponds and little marshy areas, and it is equally cool. I think these are, they look like flag iris, like wild iris, but they're teeny tiny. Look at that. That's tiny. Hey guys.
How did we time that one any more perfect, huh?
Did you hike out to meet me?
Yeah.
Ooh. Do you know which kind that is?
Ribbon snake.
Ribbon snake?
You just saw one up there, so I've been having my eyes out for him.
Yeah, I've seen a few in the last week. I saw a big guy. He was, I think we decided he was a water snake.
We were doing our trail stay hike on Saturday, and the woman ahead of me, she says, look, and like 10 feet across, off of the trail, there's a fawn, all curled up under a little bitty tree.
Met up with Patty and Dave, and they have a lakeside site here at Wilderness State Park. I don't know if I want to do any more hiking today, you guys. Look at that. The water here is teal. Sandy beaches. Oh, it's so beautiful.
So what you do, you butter the bread like you're making a grilled cheese sandwich, and then you stick it in there. And then you make another one for the other side. So, and the trick is to put some of all of this stuff on your piece of bread. And I always start off with a little bit of pizza sauce, squeezed pizza sauce. Onions, we love onions, so I always start with lots of onions. Mushrooms on there, some red pepper.
This is gourmet, you guys.
Yep. Then meat, ham, really good ham. Then you gotta have some pineapple.
Oh yeah.
Now you gotta get cheese on there. There's cheddar, a little bit of cheddar. This is hot pepper jack cheese. A little bit, I'm using my fingers because it's too hard. And then this is mozzarella. Then you take your other half, oops, my mushrooms in the way, and you close it, and then you smash it right down. And then you fry it on the oven.
Okay.
Or on the fire. There you go.
Nice. Woo! This is like
There it is.
All right, you see that shoreline right there? That's the UP, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Currently intimidating me down to my bones. I have a feeling, you guys, that the Upper Peninsula is gonna test everything I got. It's a pretty great way to end my stretch in Lower Peninsula, Michigan. Only 8.5 miles left to go in Lower Peninsula, Michigan. Man, the start to this trip has been fun. And I'm walking to the bridge today, the Mackinaw Bridge. That'll be my end point. It's gonna be amazing to see it again, arriving on foot. I think the big challenge today is gonna be the bugs again. They are super thick in this section of trail. I'm gonna spend a lot of time, I'm sure, on this hike thinking about how I'm gonna try to handle the bugs in the Upper Peninsula, because everything I'm hearing is, all signs point to them driving me crazy, potentially. So I'm gonna think on that. It's a beaver. He is not happy with me. My feet smell terrible. Got here just in time.
But the body could look at
That's what I want. I'm not sure what he wants yet.
So when you hear Appalachian trail hikers and Pacific Crest trail hikers talk about their trail families,
they do it with such love that it makes you want to through hike just for that experience that they get to have with other people. And I thought that that would be one thing I would be sacrificing on this trail, because there aren't people long distance hiking it. But there's totally a trail family on this trail. You guys are my trail family.
Just different.
Yeah.
Kind of moves and changes as the trail changes.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I feel like
You're
I'm.
not stuck with this the whole way. We'd get boring after a couple of days.
No, you wouldn't. But yeah, I feel like I'm building a trail family as I go. It's pretty great. Went and picked up Ruby from Howard City Village Hall. Thank you everyone for storing the car. That's right, you guys, they let me store the car at Village Hall, which in the same building was also the substation for the police department and the fire department. So I figured she was pretty safe. And I'm actually back in Fife Lake where Dave and Patty live. They so generously not only hosted me my final night on the trail camping at Wilderness State Park, then they also shuttled me back. I stayed with them again last night in Fife Lake, and then Patty drove me down to get my car at like 6 this morning. So really thought that on this trail I would be much more alone than I have been. And while I don't have a trail family on trail with me necessarily, I have found an incredible trail family off trail, truly. So I was dead wrong about that. And today's mission is to drive home. I clean up pretty well, huh? This is what I look like when I'm not wearing a bug net and synthetic materials. Well, I'm having a blast at the wedding with my family. I just witnessed my cousin Ben get married to his beautiful wife Elizabeth. I'm hoping this break from the trail will be good. That maybe my feet will get to heal up a little. They've been doing very well, but they've still been a little painful. And I'm really hoping that I don't lose any strength. I was really feeling like I was finally getting my trail legs at the end there. But it doesn't matter because I am just having an amazing time on this hike. And I am grateful to get to spend some time with my family so that I don't have to go without seeing them for 5 months. Loving the time I'm spending with my dog. And but I am very excited to get back to the trail. All right, bring it on, UP.